Okay, so a few of me and my friends at school were all very strict atheists, I guess you could say that. And I've been looking at some stuff, and some people have been talking, and it's been really just pissing us all off. There's a few myths about atheism that really get me mad. Probably the biggest one for me is that we are all devil worshippers, and we live terrible lives. That it's not true at all. We hold life precious because you only get this one, and that's what we believe. And if we don't believe in one God, why would we believe in the devil? It doesn't make sense. So we're not trying to be, to push our beliefs in anybody's face. We're not trying to do anything like this. We're just trying to live our lives, and it's a lot of times the other religions that push their beliefs on everybody else. So we just kind of try to steer clear of that. I'm not promising you that you're never going to hear us talking about it, and you see it on the news a lot, and it's just one of those things that we tend to look more into the facts, and that's, I guess, why we're atheists. And I'm not saying that if you're Christian, you're stupid. I'm not saying if you're Hindu, you're stupid. I'm not saying anything like that. All I'm saying is we believe in a science, and that science has done a lot of beautiful things. I mean, it's described some amazing stuff of what can go on in the world, and I just think that's just great. And I'll be honest with you, if I wish that I could believe in Christianity or Hindu, because I would love to be able to have that thought that after life we go on to this beautiful place, which I think is the greatest thing that anybody has ever invented, is the idea of heaven. But I just don't see the facts. And if somebody could comment this and tell me some facts in it, I would love to hear you. I honestly would. And so the other thing that kind of bugs me about them is that they think, and I use they as in, anybody, like any form of religion. They usually think that we're just all around bad people because of Hitler, Stalin, and all those guys. And I'm not going to walk around saying that they were good people, because they were not. They're awful people, and I can admit that. They were atheist, I don't deny that. But then you also, you people tend to overlook the good people. Thomas Jefferson was a big atheist. You might be able to correct me on that one. As far as I know, most of the founding fathers were either atheists or extreme secularists. And Thomas Jefferson, you can see quotes by him and everything. Another one was Albert Einstein, was not completely atheist, but he was a pantheist, which is pretty close to atheism. So, that's that out of the way. And Hitler and Stalin and those guys, even Thomas Jefferson and those guys, they didn't do what they did because they were atheists. They did what they did because of the kind of people they were. Hitler and Stalin were awful people, so they did awful things. Their religion had nothing to do with the choices they made. You can look at a lot of religious leaders that are bad people. Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, they're all very religious people, but they don't usually do stuff because of the religion. Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden might be a little bit different just because the name of their religion. I mean, you see how messed up these people are because they fight for their religion. But, it's very interesting to see how religions connect, like Hitler and Stalin to atheism, but then won't connect, anybody else to their religion because they don't want to make it look bad for them. So those are my thoughts on it. Comment, tell me what you think. Thank you.